Welcome, one and all video game aficionados, to the crew, and today I am taking 3 Circuit Spec vehicles up Pikes Peak to see which can set the fastest time. The first vehicle we have today is the Alfa Romeo HC Competición. It has 680 brake horsepower, 581 foot-pounds of torque, and it weighs 2,864 pounds. It's very lightweight, very lightweight. It appears to also have a lot of stuff for downforce. It seems to have a decent amount of horsepower for a circuit car too, but that's probably because of its weight. It's a little bit lower on the horsepower scale. The torque isn't all that high though. It's about the height of a performance spec car, which is interesting. A heavy performance spec car at that, but I thought it was going to be a little bit higher. But we shall have to compare it to the next car. And the next car we have is the BMW Z4 S-Drive 35IS 2011. It has 596 brake horsepower, 552 foot-pounds of torque, and 2,909 pounds of weight. This is a little bit heavier than the HC, but it does have less horsepower, about 80 less, and about a little bit less torque too. I don't think this is going to beat the 8C. I don't see it beating the 8C at all. But we will have to see. On to the next car. The next car we have is the Cadillac Escalade 2012. It has 818 brake horsepower, 759 foot-pounds of torque, and 3,884 pounds of weight. This has much more horsepower, about 300 more than both of them. No, it has, about 120, 130 more horsepower than the 8C, and about 200 more torque than the 8C, along with the BMW, and it has about 300 more horsepower than the BMW, but it does weigh 1,000 pounds more than both of them. So it probably does not have the handling advantage. It's a very silly looking car also. But I think that they made the Cadillac look pretty cool. Okay. I will see you at the bottom of the hill. Welcome back to the bottom of the hill, ladies and gentlemen, and here I have the Alfa Romeo HC Competición. Let's see how it can do. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice initial start off the line. Very good acceleration, as to be expected from a circuit spec vehicle. Through this corner, let's see how it grips. Very nice. Hard on the brakes. Get through this corner nice and fine. Now, this is another test of its gripping and capabilities. Ooh, very close to that rock. That's one that flipped me over. Ooh, this appears to have a lot of oversteer. I'm going to also assume that the Cadillac Escalade and the BMW Z4 have a lot of oversteer also, but I would guess that the Cadillac Escalade has tons of oversteer compared to the BMW Z4, but the BMW Z4 may have less oversteer than this and be able to get out of the corners better than this because of its less amount of horsepower, which means less amount of wheel spin. But because of this higher amount of horsepower, maybe the extra added bit of acceleration, because the weights of the two cars are the same, maybe the extra bit of acceleration will make up for the tail spinniness in the corners. Or maybe the Z4 will just have the same amount of wheel spin and tail whipping that the 8C has in the corners, or maybe even more. Maybe it'll be absolutely ridiculous, but I don't really see that coming from a Z4. It doesn't seem like the kind of what is it called? I completely forgot the word. There's oversteer. Okay, it doesn't seem like the oversteery type of it doesn't seem like a very oversteery type of car, but the Cadillac Escalade, on the other hand, does seem like an oversteery type of car. Now, how does it handle this jump? Oh no. very nicely. A little bit off the road there, but we're fine. Oh, into the side barrier. But we're fine. Very close to that car. That was quite a scrape. Okay, now we're coming up on the finish here. Okay. On to the next car. Welcome to the bottom of the hill, ladies and gentlemen, and here I have the BMW Z4. Let's see how it can do. 3, 2, 1, go. Initial start off the line is very good. I've always had the most trouble with these circuit cars trying to get them up the hill because of the fact that they don't deal with bumps very well. And as you know, Pikes Peak is quite a bumpy course. Maybe I'd do better to take them to a different track, but then I'd have to restart the series all over again. Don't really want to do that. Let's see. Ooh, braking heavily there. Although I guess whenever I tap the brake, I'm always braking heavily because there is no brake moderation in my wheel, which is unfortunate. But yes, this is very, very little oversteer in this vehicle. Like almost zero, which is surprising. Yeah, it's almost all understeer. Other than that, it's going very well throughout the corner. Throughout the track. So maybe this will actually beat the 8C because of its, the 8C's oversteer and everything. This is showing a little bit of oversteer in these corners, these hairpins. Actually, no, not really. There was a very slight amount of oversteer right there. Just ignore the other player. But other than that, it was just basically zero. This also appears to be coming out of the corners very well. Yes. I think they're both going to beat the Cadillac Escalade. Although the Cadillac Escalade may actually just pull itself so fast out of the corners with that superior amount of horsepower that it beats them both, even though it's going to be absolutely atrocious in the corners because of its overwhelming amount of weight. But oh, let's see how it does over the jump. Oh, it fared well. It did not mess up. See how it's... Oh, crap, nuggets. Okay, I'm just going to use a full bar of nitrous. Did I just say, oh, crap, nuggets? I guess I did. Just like the... Okay. On to the next car. Welcome back to the bottom of the hill, ladies and gentlemen, and here I have the Cadillac Escalade 2012. Let's see how this big old lug can do. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, as expected off the start, because of its enormous amount of weight, it does have quite a lot of wheel spin. I do see this dealing with the bumps quite well because of its weight, though. And the fact that it's sort of a truck. Ooh, boy. A lot of oversteer. And this just feels like a boat compared to the other circuit cars. Not really handling that well in the corners at all. But let's see. Can it even make that corner? I think it actually made that corner because how slow it was going. Maybe this has its sort of own boat-like type of grip. Oh my gosh, look at that oversteer. Look at that. Oh crap, don't hit me. That was razor thin. I hope I actually get to not crash during this lap because that was a little bit of a funny moment. I don't want to cut it out. But yes, I hope no one else is racing down this hill. Yes. Why am I saying yes a bunch of times? Okay, so with this vehicle, we will have plenty of time to do what we want. What am I doing? What am I thinking? Okay, this has a lot of oversteer, not very much speed, even though its overwhelming amount of horsepower is quite prominent, but you can also hear it. You can hear that horsepower too. It sounds amazing. I love this truck. But I feel like this is not going to beat either of them. Unless, of course, it has no crashes. Which, well, actually, I think the BMW's lap was messed up a little bit. Oh, looking at the time right now, it's not even slightly anywhere near beating them. Yeah, it's not going to beat them. Braking very hard there. Oh, well, you never tell, can ya? Ah, ouch. Okay, so, you know, its time actually got quite close to the other two. The Cadillac Escalade came in third with a 2:22.77. The BMW Z4 came in second with a 2:21.15. And the Alfa Romeo 8C came in first with a 2:20.08. That's pretty much how I predicted it. I thought the BMW Z4 was going to come in second, the 8C in first, and the Escalade was sort of, I knew that the 8C was going to go ahead of the BMW. Well, I suspected that the 8C was going to go ahead of the Z4, but I wasn't exactly positive. My suspicions were right with those two, but the Escalade was sort of a wild card because of its enormous amount of horsepower and its uncertain handling characteristics. I was not sure how it was going to do, but apparently the overwhelming weight of the Escalade just sort of made it fail, which is unfortunate for it. Well, it's been a fantabulous time, and I will see you all in the next one, which is going to be posted today. Peace.